Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nundumiso Ntshangase. For those who actually haven't done so, please subscribe. Please subscribe. And then hit the like button if you actually do like the video. And also please leave comments should you have any questions or should you actually want to add certain information, because I know that a lot of you know a lot of things that we could all benefit from. So please make sure you leave a comment if you feel like there's something that maybe I have missed or something that you feel could add value. Please note that none of my videos constitute as financial advice. If you're looking for financial advice, please consult with a financial planner or a financial advisor who is registered with the Financial Sector Conduct Authority, right? So the last video that I did, I stated that I would be doing a video taking you through the platform that I invest with. So the platform that I invest with is EasyEquities. So this is one of the cheapest platforms to actually purchase shares in South Africa. So today's video is all about just navigating the platform. If you actually have not registered and you wish to do so, I will leave a link in the description box so that you can actually register and start investing. So for those who actually like seeing my face, you won't be seeing my face throughout the video today. I will just be shooting my screen so that you can actually just see all the nice cool stuff that EasyEquities has. So yeah, let us go to the screen. So here we are. So this is the EasyEquities platform. You just type in EasyEquities on Google and it will take you through it. If you already have an account, obviously you log in with your details. If you do not, then if you wish to do so, you can sign up. They will ask you here which country you belong to or which citizenship you have, and then you get started once you've put the country, and you have an account for individuals that are over 18 years old. So there is some of us. Then when you go on there, you populate your details and then you upload your FICA documents. I think they want proof of residence and your ID, because obviously this is a legitimate platform, and according to FICA laws, you have to provide your details so that they know they're dealing with a genuine person. And you also have to put in your SARS details as well, so that when it gets to a time where you need to be taxed, you are taxed properly. There's also a kids account. This is one of the coolest things I've seen here, and I really like it because you've got kids that really like to put money away, but they end up putting money in a piggy bank where it doesn't really grow. But if your kid really is into investing, you can take them through this platform, and the pocket money that they receive that they wish to put away, they can actually purchase shares and leave them on there. And when they see their money growing, they would actually probably be inspired to invest more and end up having a lot of money in future. So let's create future billionaires, guys, and let us teach our kids while young to actually put money away in such platforms, buy shares, and teach them about shares. And I think when young minds adopt these type of things early on, these are the type of kids that end up being above Warren Buffett. So let us do that for our kids, guys. And one of the things I've decided to do for my for my nieces and nephews is to say, because I usually give them birthday money. Now, half of the birthday money is going to be going towards this. I'm going to open accounts for all of them and ensure that they all have, and they must all invest. But the ones who want to chow the money, they can chow it. But when they see the others that have nice money after putting it away, they'll probably also want to put it away. Anyway, so you can also, if you have an entity, close corporation, partnership, companies, or trust, you can actually also purchase shares through those entities. So you register through those entities. So let us actually go to the platform itself. So this is for people who obviously already have an EasyEquities account. You go on there, and I'm just going to show you quickly the things that they've got. So I'm not going to be explaining each and everything. I'm just going to go through it so you can see the interesting things that they have. So when you go onto the platform, you find the EasyEquities Zara account.
When you get there, this is where this is like the South African account where you can purchase shares listed on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. So if you go on here, you find equities. So these are the companies. So obviously from A to Z, if you know a company name, you just search by name. Or you can actually just go through the whole list if you want to check out the nice companies that they've got. You can also search by sector. You can see there's different sectors, your chemicals, your beverages, your foods. So if you know that there's an industry that is booming, you can just go there and you check out the companies that are on there and you see what to buy from there. So it makes it easy to sort. You've got, this is a cool feature where there's a top 40. So these are the top 40 performing companies in South Africa. They've already been picked. So you have AMA experts that actually sit down and check out which companies are, best performers, and they put them in a top 40 index, and you can see these are the companies. So you can select from there if you also want to buy from one of the top 40 selected companies in South Africa. You also have your ETFs. So these are your exchange traded funds. So they usually track indexes, like for example your top 40 index. So instead of you buying an individual share on the top 40 performing companies in South Africa, you can go on the top 40 ETF. I always say EFT. I don't know why. Maybe I like just receiving monies transferred to me. So so here it's an ETF that has South African top 40 South African performing companies. So I just want to show you quickly so you can see. So they will show you uh what the sector composes of, well, sorry, what the index composes of. So they have 38% basic minerals, your financials. So they've taken from those different sectors and they've put it into one basket, and then they price it. So when you're purchasing this, you are purchasing that low. So this comprises of a lot of different shares in it. So it's not one individual share, but they've put like different shares in it, and you just purchase it for that amount, right? Let's go back. So you can just see other things that are on there. You've also got your ETNs. So these exchange traded notes. Okay. You also have your cryptocurrency. There's this cool one that I like that they have. It has, I think, 10 best performing cryptocurrencies. So they've taken it and they've put it in a basket and they've priced it for you. So instead of you buying each and every cryptocurrency, so instead of buying Bitcoin on its own or Ethereum on its own, so they've taken a percentage of each of those, and then they've put it in one basket, and you just buy that. That actually helps to reduce risk, because if Bitcoin falls, for example, at least the other ones maybe are performing, then your money is not all lost because of that one coin. But if it's different ones put in one basket, then you know that at least when this one is not doing well, this one might be doing well. So they sort of boost each other, right? Yeah, then you have baskets and then bundles as well. So these are all the different things that you can purchase through EasyEquities. Then you've got a tax-free savings account. I think I've spoken about this in one of my videos where I explained that in South Africa, so currently you are allowed to put away 36,000 per annum, and up to 500,000 in a lifetime in a tax-free savings account, and all the growth in that particular account is not taxed by the government. So this is one of the incentives that the government gives you, which you actually need to utilize, because your money can if can do amazingly well, and they definitely will not tax it because it's the law. So in this, you also find your ETFs. Most of them are ETFs that are on this. So you can purchase that and it can sit in your tax-free savings account. Whereas when Anjuguti every year you're putting away 36,000 rands and it's sitting on your EasyEquities account. And you can purchase like different things, as you can see. Your S&P 500, your SA bonds, your property. So there's different ETFs that you find on there that you can purchase. There's also an EasyEquities USD. So this is where you purchase your shares in the US, United States, right? Yeah. This is where you find those. So if you want your Apple, you'll find them here. If you want your McDonald's, they're here. You just go through the list and they'll show you. You can also search by industry as well. So they make it quite easy for you to actually find the share that you are looking for. You can either type the name, or if you just want to check out the industries, different industries or sectors, then you can go through here to find the actual sector and search under there to see what shares they've got. Then you've got your EasyEquities property. So they've got like a lot of accounts in one. You've got your EasyEquities property, your Easy Property, account. So on here, you find a property, and I am not registered on this yet, so I might not be able to log in because you have to log in as well differently. So there's a property and there's a funding target. So you sort of put money away in this particular property, and it's like you're purchasing a share of a property. So not a whole property, but you are purchasing a fraction of the property. So yeah, for those or some of us who actually maybe might not have property at this stage, you can actually go and get a fraction of a property from EasyEquities. Then this is my favorite. This is a demo account. So they give you 100,000 free money. So this is play money. So with this money, you can do whatever you want with it. You can purchase any share. So you can actually see if you are actually doing well, right? If you still want to practice and see if you are able to actually buy what buy things that are doing well and track your growth, then you'll see that, you know, from using this money, whether you're doing well or not. So I would encourage people to start with the demo account and just go on there and purchase shares on your demo account. And then once you're confident enough, then you can start purchasing shares through the proper accounts and the real accounts, and then buying those shares with your own money. But this is free money, but you can't withdraw it, unfortunately for us. And then there's also a demo USD account. So they give you $10,000. You can also purchase shares from overseas, from the US, using the demo for $10,000. A nice way of actually practicing, because I mean, when you're now playing with when you're now investing your real money, you can't play. So, and then there's other accounts that are there, but you have to activate them. So you find your EasyEquities RA. So, for those who don't actually have, pension funds at their workplace and they want to put something in place, you can actually, go into EasyEquities, read their terms and conditions and their rules. But they generally operate like other RAs, where you put an amount every year, but you can't access this money in an RA until you reach the age of 55. So you need to know that if you activate this account, the money that you put in there, you can't withdraw unless if it's less than, I think, 7,000 something, then you can withdraw it. But if it's not, if it's more than that, then it has to stay in there until you actually reach 55, which is retirement age in, for RAs. Ne? So you need to be careful when you activating this account, and make sure that you read the terms and conditions. But it's actually a nice one to have, because then you can see your money every day, and it encourages you to actually put more money away. So yeah, I would definitely go for this. And there's also a preservation provident fund and a preservation pension fund, right? So these funds are used in instances where, let's say, you are moving from your employer, and you don't want to actually cash out your money, then you transfer it to these type of funds, a preservation fund. So you don't get taxed if you I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritties of tax, because it gets quite complicated. But now the law as it stands, you won't get taxed if you move into any one of these. From your employer's fund. You can go into your preservation fund, you can go into your preservation provident fund or preservation pension fund, and you will not be taxed, right? Because you're not withdrawing, you're preserving. So this works like a pension fund. It's got rules of a pension fund. So you can't use it as like a savings account. You won't be able to actually just withdraw at your own leisure. There are rules that are applicable to these type of funds. One of them is that you can only they give you a once-off withdrawal before you reach retirement age. So you can actually withdraw maybe your full value, or you can withdraw a partial amount. But you know that if you've used up your once-off withdrawal, you can never withdraw again until you reach retirement age. So you have to definitely be careful when you activate these accounts, because they are retirement fund products, and they operate in terms of retirement fund rules and retirement fund legislation, and they are quite strict. So read the terms and conditions, and maybe one day I'll actually take you through these accounts by just making a video, right? And then you've got your EasyEquities, AUD. This is the Australian-based account. I've never used that one, so I can't even take you through it. But those are very interesting accounts that they've got, right? Then I'll just take you through here quickly. So maybe under invest, maybe let's try and show you how to actually invest, because that might be important. Let's say we are investing. Let's say I want something on the top 40 index, right? And I have done my research, by the way, because you don't just go and purchase a share without doing your research. You check whether the share is, the right value. You check if, you're not gonna just lose your money when you put it in there, that it's going to grow. You check whether the company is growing, their expansion plans, whether they're actually a company that's going to be around for a while. So you check a lot of different things, and my next video would actually be taking you through the things that you need to check for when you are purchasing a stock, so that you ensure that when you are buying something, you've thought it out. You also look at whether the company obviously doesn't have any scandals, because if they have scandals, then you might end up losing your money. So then let's say you purchased in Capitec, for example. So you can see Capitec is 1,550. Oh, sorry, it's selling at 1,550 rands. It's buying at 1,597 rand 5 cent. Ne? So if you want this, I think the market is closed now, but I think you can actually buy on your demo even when the market is closed. So you put here the amount that you want to purchase. Remember with EasyEquities that you can actually purchase a fractional share. So let's say you don't have the full 1,500 and something that it costs. You can actually use the amount that you have, right? And then you can purchase it. See, now you're purchasing something yaga 1,500 go 1,000. So it's a pending instruction, because currently the market is closed. So I'm shooting this video when the market is closed, so it's gonna show as pending, but they will sell you with that amount that you've gotten it with, like 4,000 rand. So even if the share is expensive, you can actually decide and I'm gonna put 500 rand this month, ngithenge 500 rand, ngiphinde kule nyanga ezayo ngithenge ngomunye 500 rand. Uyabona, so ulokhu uhlanganisa o-R500 lize liphelele ishare lodwa. So once your fractional shares are enough to make one share, then you know you've got one share. But you can actually purchase a fraction of the share. I think that's the importance of EasyEquities. Another like other cool features, because I don't want this video to be too long as well. You can actually have recurring investments, right? So this is where you can actually decide to set up, excuse me, to say that maybe every month when you're going to be putting away 1,000 rands, that's going to purchase Capitec shares. Then you set it up here. I'm not going to go through it. Excuse me. I'm not going to go through it, but you pick that share that you want to purchase each and every month. And then each and every month automatically it will take that amount. Obviously, you have to fund your account, but it will take that amount each and every month to ensure that it's invested in the share that you want. Obviously, sell, you would have seen there ukuthi iyakutshengisa iprice edayisa ngayo enoyithenga ngayo, so you can buy and you can sell. I'm not going to go through that because I think it's fairly easy. Deposits, this is where you actually want to now put in money. It's easy. So they've got the account details. So don't go around putting money in EasyEquities using accounts that are not on EasyEquities. Don't let people tell you that you can put in this account. No, use the accounts that are on EasyEquities. For Absa users, that's the account. So there's a drop down here where you can actually see different bank accounts for different banks, right? Then you select the bank that you bank with. For those that bank with Capitec, currently you fund this with like just doing a transfer, like you are paying a beneficiary, right? It's not a direct transfer like the other ones. But there is something that they've created where you can actually link your Capitec account to your EasyEquities account. So you can click here and then you link it, whether you've registered with EasyEquities already, you link it to your app, then it becomes easy to pay actually. Or you can register through this instead of actually you registering with EasyEquities separately. You can just register through Capitec. Yeah, it's quite a cool feature that they've got. So you can see on your Capitec app, it links to your EasyEquities account. Quite an interesting feature that they've got there. Another interesting feature that I like is actually Easy Credit. So Easy Credit, you purchase for maybe 10 Rand or 15 Rand or 20 Rand. So you choose a price and you have them. So this account already has 92 credits. So it means they purchased, Easy Credits. What Easy Credits does is that ama prices as EasyEquities, or my prices they are delayed by 15 minutes. So you can actually see something it's priced at 10 Rand manje uthi uyayithenga kanti in the next minute isinyuke ngo-1 Rand. So you're now buying it at 11 Rand. But if you have Easy Credits, then you can actually, I think to check, you can actually purchase them and you can check price, but they will obviously charge you Easy Credits. So I think it's like 2 Easy Credits to actually check price, yeah, something. So it actually helps because they're quite cheap, Easy Credits, but they actually help you make sure that when you're purchasing shares, you are purchasing them at the the amount that it actually is at that particular point in time. So real time values. So that's an interesting one that they've got. And this is one of my favorite ones as well, buying a voucher. So I think I've become that friend that actually now just doesn't want to buy normal gifts. I will gift you with an investment. All right. So my family, like my nieces, my nephews, I am now from now on gifting them with such vouchers. So they need to invest their monies. Their money that they receive through other things, they can do whatever they want with it. But my money, they will enjoy through investments. So you can send a voucher and then you obviously you populate the names of the people that you're sending the voucher to. And then yeah, those are quite interesting features that they've got. There's a lot of other interesting features, like the refer and end. So if you actually through your WhatsApp send a person a link, or through Facebook, Twitter, or via email, you can send someone a link, and that link they can use to register, and automatically it will show that you referred them. And once they've figured and they've put their proper details, then you will receive 50 rands on your EasyEquities account. But that money, you can't use it to actually invest with. You can, it helps offset the statutory fees. I think the statutory fees that you have. I'm not sure if it's the broker fees or the statutory fees, but between the two. So instead of you paying so it says broker commission. So it will reduce the broker commission that you have to pay, right? So those are the interesting things that you find on the EasyEquities app. And my thrive, you can actually go through it. It's one of the loyalty programs that EasyEquities has. So they will give you things to do in order for you to say you are thriving, and then they will give you discounts on fees. And you also find obviously your profile here. This is where you put your information and your tax information, because obviously you need to make sure that you do pay your taxes, guys. You don't want to be a millionaire here on EasyEquities because you have a lot of shares that you've bought and sold, but you haven't been making sure that you are submitting your tax returns. So make sure that you do that. They give you your tax information. They'll give you all the required certificates that you need in order to submit to SARS. Then account preferences. I think I like this because you can actually do things like setting here. So you can set how you want your account to be. Like, for example, if you want your dividends to be automatically invested instead of actually you receiving them on your EasyEquities account, you can set here to say they must actually automatically invest your dividends. So there's quite a bit of interesting things on EasyEquities. You should definitely check them out and see what they're all about. I think one more interesting feature that I just want to show you before I go. So this is one of the interesting features, the watch list, right? So here you can actually select shares that you want to actually watch. So if you let's say adapted, wow. So you can actually put it on the watch list. So it's currently on the watch list. You can add it on the watch list. So you can actually, when you go to your watch list, you can see the list of companies that you've actually that you are watching. So if you want to see ukuthi price yakhona iyehla noma iyanyuka, it's on your watch list. Instead of you now going and typing to see the actual company, you can just go on your watch list to see the list of companies that you're actually eyeing at that particular point in time. Because sometimes you don't have to just buy immediately. You eye for quite some time before you actually buy, right? So and they also have the information on a particular share, so they will tell you something about that company, so you can read up on it when you open the share, and they will tell you how long how the share has been doing. So this line will show you since 6 May 2014. This is how the share has been going. At some point, it went up to 16 rand something. Yeah, 7 rand something on November 2017. So it helps you see how the share has been performing. Yeah, well, at some point the share was a rand, guys, rand 30 something cents. So this actually helps you track to see how the share has been performing. This also shows you the daily movement ukuthi namhlanje ishare lakhona has maybe it has gone up by 1%, so the information will be there, and you can set it to say in a month to see how it's done in a month, in 3 months, in 6 months, how it has. You see this share in 6 months, if you bought it 6 months ago, you would have had 130 percent profit already, 307% profit in a year, and 30 minus 31 in actually a maximum period of since 2014. So these are quite interesting features that they've got, and they've also got links to Yahoo Finance, Business Live, and their own research. So if you want to actually research about the company, you can go to those links that they've put there to find the information about that particular uh, company that they you are looking at that particular point in time. They've got alerts, so this is where they will send you messages. You see this person has 5 messages, then you see it from there. So yeah, it's quite an interesting app. I definitely love it. I would recommend it, but obviously I'm not allowed to recommend anything to you, and please do not purchase or buy this, or join this and say I said you should. I'm just showing you that it's actually quite a nice app. I currently use it. It hasn't given me any problems, and the fees are quite low compared to other platforms in South Africa. It's really, really cheap. And if you actually go and check out, compare others, you will see that you're spending a lot of money on those others compared to this. So if you are a person who likes saving, like myself, this comes highly recommended. So yeah, guys, for those who actually want to go for it, I'm going to send a link, and I'll put it on my description box. So maybe if you guys join, I might get those 50 rands for broker commission. Yeah, so yeah, guys, happy investing and um happy hunting for that one company that's gonna do so well and turn you into a millionaire. So thank you for watching this video. I will see you on my next one, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment, and also like the video and share with your friends. So yeah, guys, bye bye. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.